This here is a remarkable,
Welcome to the Wedding of Distinction podcast, a program for the unique bride and groom. The Wedding of Distinction is a concept where brides and grooms want something better. Not just your average wedding. We have the tools to make that happen. Now, here's your host, Mike Fernino.
Welcome to all the couples planning their wedding reception with hopes and dreams of an amazing celebration. This podcast is designed to help dreams come true. I'm Mike, and thank you for listening to the Wedding of Distinction podcast. Today is another edition of our live series recorded at many different bridal shows located throughout the Northeast region. I was able to get a booth at the Woodwinds, located in Branford, Connecticut, for their February 2026 bridal show. The event was put on by Sharon of Wedding Styles of CT.com. She's been a great friend of this program, so Sharon, again, thank you so much for having us. Now listen, I do my best to get interesting guests that specialize in the wedding industry. Anything and everything wedding, because a wedding couple, that'd be you listening to this podcast, well, you have the unenviable job of putting together a team to make your wedding day magic. Every single part of the team, well, that plays an important role for your wedding and the success or failure. From the DJ to the venue to the photographer, right down to the people who create your wedding invitations, professional vendors, they offer something special to make your event truly unique. One of the most colorful parts of any wedding are the flowers. Flowers bring happiness, joy, energy, positivity, and even comfort. It's been a tradition for as long as anyone can remember that a bride walks down the aisle holding a bouquet of flowers. They're such a big part of the romance and the beauty of your wedding day that you don't want to trust that important piece to just any amateur. Because beautiful flowers, they add beauty to your very special day. On the program today, we speak with Sharon of Sharon's Flower Boutique of North Haven, Connecticut. We talk about styles, trends, and what's in for colors today on the Wedding of Distinction podcast. Well, hello, boys and girls. It's a live presentation today. I am at Woodwinds, the beautiful Woodwinds in Branford, Connecticut. We are here at the Woodwinds Bridal Show in February of 2026. It was originally supposed to be January, but we've had snow, and we're going to have snow again. But right now, we don't have snow, and so that gives me the opportunity to get some of these great live interviews, and we have grabbed Sharon from Sharon's Flower Boutique. Sharon Kohari is a professional florist based in North Haven, Connecticut, and I have her, not that she has a choice because we grabbed her and brought her over here against her will, but we're now going to talk flowers. So welcome to the program, Sharon. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. I'm not going to say that I know like I'm an expert in flowers, but as a wedding DJ, I've been around flowers forever. Like I said, live presentation. Flowers make the beauty of a wedding. They draw out the beauty when people walk in and there's flowers all over the tables. It really sets a wedding apart. And of course, the bride wanting to have that beautiful bouquet. What's the difference between a florist that is a specialty and the local grocery store florist?
Huge difference. When you go out into a florist, a professional florist, you're going to have a personal connection with the person who's going to be designing your wedding, and it's important for them to actually get your vision, to be able to give you what you're looking for and bring that vision to life. Going into a grocery store, you are not going to be able to get that personal touch and exactly the vision that you are looking for.
Yeah, so let's talk vision. 2026, 2027 is now in play. What are you seeing? What are the new trends, the colors? What are brides looking for?
So instead of that uniform ball shape, that textured look of all different premium greenery, also the pampas grass with the dried floral is up and coming, and a lot of brides are even looking for those new wood flowers. And we are able to give that to them and incorporate it with the fresh flowers, or we could just do wood flowers with all the dried floral.
All right, help me out here. I'm a DJ. What's a wood flower?
So they are making these little flowers out of wood.
Okay.
But it's a very thin wood, so it has like movement. It's not like thick wood. As a matter of fact, at my booth today, I have them in some of the arrangements that I am displaying on my table.
Probably goes hand in hand with the fact that many weddings right now are leaning toward barns and outdoors, and especially in the fall time, embracing the Connecticut colors and that feel. I would imagine that the flowers really coincide with those trends.
Yes, it definitely does. It gives you that natural, organic look that the brides are looking for. And when you look at these wood flowers, some of them you can't even tell. They actually look like a real flower.
Mm-hmm. Our brides and grooms, are they getting bouquets now for all their wedding party, or is that still happening?
They are definitely getting it for their bridal party. And they actually repurpose those bouquets at the reception to decorate around. So it kind of adds more to it and also is cost effective.
What's the standard right now for a wedding? Are people also still concentrating on floral centerpieces? Is that still a real big thing?
Yes, they're doing the bridal party, the boutonnieres, corsages, a little bit of decoration for the ceremony, and then also reception, mainly the centerpieces on the table, but then some also are going beyond. And a big thing I'm seeing now is the backdrop or even an arch over the sweet art table.
Is white still the thing for a bridal bouquet, or are they now introducing color?
I gotta say, a lot of my brides are giving their bridal party white and taking the color for them.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Sounds like definitely a way to stand out.
Yes, and tradition has now gone out the window. The more different they could be and farther away from tradition, the more they like it.
The different seasons. Are there flowers that do better in the summertime that you would recommend in a floral bouquet versus, a nice cool fall day?
Definitely. I have access to all types of seasonal flowers throughout the year because I get my flowers all over the world. But I would still recommend not doing peonies in the fall or winter, keeping it for spring and summer, because even though I get them all over the world, the quality still isn't the way it would be if it was in season.
Okay, so now lead time. This is one of those things where people might go out, get their venue a year in advance. Then they might go out to get their photographer 9 months in advance. But they might say, oh, yeah, we just have to get the flowers, and it's a month before the wedding. Not a good idea, right?
So I do have brides that come in a month before, and if I do have the date available, I do accommodate them, and I will, book with them if they want to. But I got to say, nowadays I see more of that than coming to get the flowers a year in advance like it used to be years ago when I first started.
Everything is last minute. I'm just going to say it.
It is.
This generation now, they do everything last minute.
They sure do, but I try to accommodate them.
Well, yeah, a professional can accommodate. So let's talk about how the listeners of the program can get in contact with you. North Haven, are you statewide? Do you go everywhere, delivery, all that, or is it a targeted area?
So I definitely stay in the New Haven County, but I don't mind branching out. I actually have a couple weddings coming up this year in New York. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're going to have a little bit of a travel fee, but I have no problem doing it, and I have the means to do it. But I would say, up the coast to Madison, Clinton, I go as far as I need to go. If I can get there, I'm going to do it.
How are brides who are searching online, how are they seeing the flowers to get the idea? I know Pinterest, right?
Yeah.
But do you have the social media set up and everything where they can see some of the work that you've done?
I do. And I also offer to the bride for them to make an appointment and come into the shop to actually see a sample of their centerpiece, so they get to see it before the day of the wedding, which is great. And if they cannot come down to the shop, I actually have done it on Zoom.
Yes, Zoom, of course. That's just the way it is these days.
Yes, it is.
Now, as far as we were talking about timing and all of that good stuff, but when a bride and groom want to, let's say, meet with you and sit down and talk and everything, and they have their wedding dates set, what are the dates that you would say are peak versus ones that maybe they won't have as much trouble getting the flowers that they want? Because obviously, if they're doing Mother's Day weekend,
yes,
yikes,
that
right?
would, yeah, yikes. I actually did a wedding on Valentine's Day last week. It was tough, but I got it done. Everything looked beautiful, and bride was happy as could be.
But the roses are going to be more expensive if you go with a prime peak weekend, right?
Yes. They definitely were double the price, but they didn't care. They wanted what they wanted, and I gave them what they wanted.
And we love the customers that want what they want and don't care.
Yes, I do. I definitely like them.
All right, give your information. How can the listeners of the program get in contact with you?
So they can either go onto my website, which is www.flowerboutiquect.com, and they can put in an to contact an inquiry over the website, or they could call, make an appointment. We could set up a phone consultation, a Zoom appointment, or you could come down to the shop. Or they could stop in if they're in the area, and I can set up an appointment with them. We do free consultations. However we need to do it, I will make it work.
Fantastic. And of course, if you are listening to this, which obviously you are, I'm going to put all of Sharon's information in the show notes. Just take a look at the lead before you hit the play button, and it's all going to be right there. Sharon, thank you so much. Sharon's Flower Boutique, live today at the Woodwinds Bridal Show. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Bringing a little color to our podcast. I'm Mike. This is The Wedding of Distinction.
We hope you are enjoying the podcast. Your Wedding of Distinction host, Mike Fernino, is a 30-year veteran of the wedding industry as a professional DJ and master of ceremonies. As the founder of Music in Motion Entertainment, Mike has worked with thousands of couples over the years, creating dynamic and exceptional events that stand out in the eyes and ears of the wedding guests. Music in Motion is a full-time professional wedding service based in Connecticut and serving the surrounding states, also offering photography, custom lighting design, videography, photo booth, and live classical and jazz musicians. Call 203-627-9600 and ask for their wedding e-brochure, or visit their website at musicinmotionentertainment.com.
This here is a remarkable,
The Wedding of Distinction podcast is a production of Music in Motion Entertainment. All rights reserved. Any unauthorized publication of this program is strictly prohibited. For the Wedding of Distinction podcast, I'm Mike Vincent. Happy wedding planning, everybody.
Come on.